Hey guys, how you doing? It's your boy Chico from Team Fit Craze, and today I just want to make a quick video on fat loss. I'm just basically going to break down how I lost my body fat. Quick backstory. So I'll imagine this. I was 14, age 14. Height was 5'1". I'm 5'3" now, so I'm still kind of short, but I was 5'1", and I weighed 82 kilos. So one day I walk around and I think to myself, you know what, I'm not looking pretty good. I got a double chin, got a really thick face. Everyone says I got pinchable cheeks, but it wasn't really that flattering at all. I was approaching my dad's waist size in trousers, which was a size 38, so I was not proud of that whatsoever. Now back then I was 14, so obviously the number of the scale did kind of bother me. I kind of felt more vulnerable because of that. This is why I'm going to make this video to help you guys out there. So the first tip that I'm going to put out there is cut out as much junk food and replace it with healthier foods. To make this video short, I'm just going to basically say, instead of having KFC, buy some grilled chicken. Instead of just going out for fish and chips, why don't you get a can of tuna and have that with some nice vegetables, put it all together, break it down. For dessert, instead of having ice cream, you can have Greek yogurt, get yourself some protein powder, put it in there. Or you don't even have to go for the supplements, which I actually recommend. Don't bother buying supplements straight away, but you can get Greek yogurt and have banana or something like that. That's a dessert. You don't have to go for unhealthy things in order to enjoy yourself. You just have to know how to have the right thing. What I recommend is going online and researching basically healthy substitutes to desserts, healthy substitutes to fast food. I'd say also check out the PMG channel, because TJ had a video on basically making how he preps his chicken. He's like chicken wraps and stuff like that. Might as well try that out too, because that's pretty good. But my diet was basically based around substituting stuff for healthy things in order to still be happy with myself, but also make sure I'm eating healthy foods instead of the nasty foods I eat. And this leads on to my second point, which is prep your meals. So either plan or prepare. This is what I mean. So either prepare the meals, like, as in cook them at home. So I'd have pasta. I think if you saw my Team Fit Craze Instagram page, which I used to run, I don't run that anymore, but I used to prepare literally pasta, some vegetables and chicken, and have that in the fridge, so that when I feel peckish, when I want a snack, it's ready. Plus on my fitness pal, I'd have already prepared, written through how many calories that meal consisted of. In order to tell how many calories are in a serving of a recipe, just get all the ingredients you've cooked together, put them all through my fitness pal, divide that by the amount of servings, and that's how you get the total amount of calories in each serving. So it's as simple as that. So this leads on to my third point. Now my third point is drinking loads of water. Now a lot of people actually don't know this, but you have a lot of water retention. Not all your jiggly bits are fat, but sometimes it's just water weight. And have a whole shaker cup. For example, this I have like one of these full of water. In fact, I have the bigger version. I'm just showing you what a shaker cup is, just for the people that don't know. But I have one of these basically. This is like 400 ml, but I have the 600 ml one, and I usually fill that full of water and I'll drink that. And I'll have one of these in the morning too. Now that's me on a cut, but back then definitely had to drink a lot of water. If I didn't have the whole shaker cup method, sometimes all I'd have is two 2-litre bottles, so they're like that big, that tall basically, and what I'd do is I'd fill it full of water. So one of them would be finished by the time I get back from school. I wouldn't take back any water from the beginning of the day home. I'd make sure that bottle's empty, and then I'd take the second bottle out of the fridge, and that'll go with me to the gym all the way around until night time. I'd make sure I finish that water, and that'll be the end of the day. So the next tip number 4, is basically commit to a plan. So committing to a plan means, as in commit to a cardio and weight training plan. You want to have both. Now a lot of people say, yeah, you don't need cardio in order to lose weight, just weight train. Yeah, you can weight train, but the thing is, guys, cardio is very important. It's not only just the point of running and losing burning fat, but it's actually really important that you get your heart back into health. That way high blood pressure isn't something you should worry about. But on the other hand, cardio is an amazing way of burning fat, so you want to make sure you implement it into your workout. I recommend for the beginner, do 45 minutes of weight training if you just want to ease into it first. Like, you don't want to take it on full on. Ease in with 45 minutes of weight training and 20 minutes of cardio. Then you can increase the weight training, but then keep the cardio at the same 20 minutes once you feel comfortable with what you're doing. I recommend doing HIIT cardio, going on the punch bag. I have like gloves I can show you. These are my first ever gloves. If you go on Instagram, you're gonna see them. But this is the left one. Wait, this is the right one. This is the left, and they're totally ripped up because this is what I use for the bag. I'd go mad. I'd have a little app on my phone, and basically, it would time me on the bag. So, but then the last tip here, the last tip that I really want you guys to have this sink in is, if you are not in a caloric deficit, you will not drop any body fat. I believe you need to be in a 3,500 caloric deficit by the end of the week in order to drop a pound of fat. This means that, guys, if you think you're not losing weight, it's probably because you're not in a caloric deficit, or you're not going low enough, or you've actually dropped them too low. Make sure it's a healthy amount. I recommend basically going online, search up BMR calculator, or you can do it through MyFitnessPal. Just go on MyFitnessPal and put in your details, and which is your height, age, sex, and body weight, and I think it should calculate basically how many calories you need to eat in a day. Subtract 500 calories from that, and you should be able to basically eat those amount of calories, between 250 to 500 calories basically. And once you eat that amount consistently, by the way, not just once every 2 days, consistently, you should see fat dropping. So that's mostly it. The tips again are clean eating, no junk food basically. Prep your meals, very important that you prep your meals. Water intake should be always high. You want to really have a lot of water. 4 is committing to a weight training and cardio training program. And number 5 is always remain in a caloric deficit. Don't forget that, guys. So thank you very much for the question, guy that I can't name. And I want to say a big thank you to all the guys out there that have been following me on this channel and supporting me. Drop any questions down below if you believe you have any questions. Peace out. It's your boy Team Fit Craze. Deuces.